we spend a lot of our time in life, I think, looking for things. And I'm not just talking about the things we lose, like my car keys that I lost earlier. I'm trying to figure out where I put them the night before. But, we also continue, I think, looking for other people in different ways. Parents, if they take their kids to the store and the kid wanders off somewhere, they go looking for them. Men and women, they look for someone in their lives that they're going to be able to love and share their life with. We all look for friends, people that can journey with us during our lifetime. And underneath all this searching, I think, is the longing for the more fundamental search for God. He's the only one who can really satisfy that deepest longing in our heart. As St. Augustine says, wrote that our hearts are restless until they rest in God. And I think even more, though, essential than just our search for God is God's search for us. God's search for us took flesh in the person of Jesus Christ. And he himself is the one that said, I came to seek and save the lost. And he gave expression to God's longing to be in communion with us. And so the shepherd who searches for his lost sheep and the woman who searches for her lost coin in the gospel are images, I think, of Jesus' search for us. So my hope and my prayer for each of us is that we come to know more deeply, not only in our heads but also in our hearts, that God never stops seeking, never ceases to stop searching for us, and because we're all lost in different ways. And our search for God is always in response to God's search for us. St. John tells us in his first letter, we love because God loved us first. So my hope and my prayer for each of us is that we continue our search for God in our daily lives, knowing that he's always there for us and that he has searched for us first.